afternoon and welcome along to another video. Today is Friday the 5th of June 2020 and in today's video I'm going to look ahead and preview the championship group of the PDC Low6 Home Tour. Now we've came in the last day, this is the last, whoever wins tonight will be champion. We've seen 42 nights of action, we've seen 252 games and 1,952 legs played so far, but it all comes down to the final night. The four players taking part are the two winners from group number 1 semi-final, and that was Gary Anderson and Jelle Klaasen. And group number 2 we saw Jonny Clayton and Nathan Aspinall progress. It was two completely different nights. Group 1 was finished as quickly as possible after 4 games, and group number 2 was really exciting. Probably the best standard we've seen across the whole night on the PDC Home Tour. It was great excitement and went down to the 5th and 6th games. Whoever won those games was going to progress throughout the championship group. And Nathan Aspinall won the 5th game and Jonny Clayton won the 6th game. So let's talk about the players in more depth in their semi-final groups. Gary Anderson came through group number 1 with 3 wins out of 3. He started his night with a 6-5 win over Mike Dedeker with a 93 average. He could have won the game by 6 legs to 2. He missed a couple of match starts to win that, but Mike showed great bottle and character to get the game back to 5 legs all, but Gary showed his class in the end, winning the last leg to win 6-5. He then beat Dave Chisnell by 6 legs to 3 with a 98 average. He went 2-0 down in this game, but he then won 5 of the next legs to go 5-2 up, and he really should have made it 6-2. He missed the match starts to win 6-2, but he got across the line by 6 legs to 3. He then beat Jelle Klaasen in the last game of the evening by 6 legs to 2 with a 92 average. Again, he got the job done, and it was just pride of who was going to finish top and second in that last game against Jelle Klaasen, so there wasn't much to play for. Second player we're going to talk about is Jelle Klaasen. Now, he came through with 2 wins out of 3, and he started with 2 wins from the group. He beat Dave Chisnell 6-2 with an 86 average. He then went on the next game to beat Mike Dedeker by 6 legs to 3 with an 88 average. It was workman-like performances, but the timing was very good by Jelle Klaasen. When he had to step it up, he did do so. But he lost his last game 6-2 to Gary Anderson with an 87 average. There wasn't much of a dip in the average across the whole of the evening, but you'll have to up it if you compete in this championship group. The first player that came through semi-final group number 2, the person at the top of the group, was Jonny Clayton with 2 wins out of 3, and he lost his opening game to Nathan Aspinall. It was an absolute cracker. He averaged 100 himself, Jonny Clayton, in the 6-5 loss, but Nathan Aspinall was a step above, averaged 107 in that match. It was an outstanding performance by Nathan Aspinall. He then went on and beat Joe Cullen by 6 legs to 5 with a 90 average. Joe was only 5 from 19 in doubles. The doubles were really Joe Cullen's Achilles heel in this game, but the 101 checkout from Jonny Clayton to win it was excellent. He then went on and beat Rob Cross 6-1 in the last game to qualify. It was an outstanding performance by Jonny Clayton under the circumstances, averaging 97. He produced really good stuff across the night. The first and the third game, he was excellent. And I say, to beat Joe Cullen the way he was playing was a very good performance. To hang in there was even better, because to hang in there and show that bottle and character shows great resilience. And if he does that tonight, he could be champion in the champions group. The last player we're going to talk about is Nathan Aspinall. He came through again with 2 wins out of 3, and he beat Jonny Clayton by 6 legs to 5. And I say he averaged 106 in his first game, was outstanding. It was a great marker to lay down for the evening. But then he lost 6-5 to Rob Cross. He averaged 104 in this game, and Rob Cross averaged 107. It's another phenomenal match. You know, the standard of the semi-final group 2 was outstanding. He then went on and beat Joe Cullen by 6 legs to 5 to qualify with a 97 average. He was 4-2 and 2-0 up on Joe, so you thought he was quite comfortable in the game, but Joe showed great character to come back. But Nathan Aspinall, in that last leg, the decider, was outstanding to get through. So now we're going to talk about the 6 matches that are going to take place tonight. And the first game of the evening sees Nathan Aspinall take on Jelle Klaasen. Now Nathan leads the head-to-head by 3-2. The last time these two played was in the PDC test event before the Low6 Home Tour started. And Jelle Klaasen won that by 5 legs to 4. The other time they played this year was in Players' Championship 6, and Nathan Aspinall edged it by 6 legs to 5. I think this will be the score line in this game. I think Nathan will edge it by 6 legs to 5. The second match of the evening sees Gary Anderson take on Jonny Clayton. Now these two have played 8 times previously, and Gary leads the head-to-head by 7 to 1. The last meeting took place at the Players' Championship Finals in 2018 at the quarter-final stage, and Gary won the game by 10 legs to 4. What do I think is going to happen in this game? I think that Gary will start the night very, very strongly, and I think that Gary will win this game by 6 legs to 3. The third game of the evening sees Jelle Klaasen take on Jonny Clayton. Now these two have played 3 times previously, and it's 2-1 to Jonny in the head-to-head. He won the first 2 games between these two, and they were during 2015 and 2016, but the last meeting was in 2017 in the UK Open, which Jelle Klaasen won by 10 legs to 7. I think it's a very, very tight game, but I think the way that Jonny Clayton's been playing the home tour, I think he'll edge this by 6 legs to 5. The fourth game of the evening is probably the match of the evening. We see Nathan Aspinall take on Gary Anderson. Now it's 2-1 to Nathan head-to-heads with 1 draw as well. They drew this year in the Premier League. Nathan Aspinall came from behind to get the draw on that night. And the last time, more importantly, they played before that, Nathan Aspinall won by 4 sets to 2 in the World Championships and just this year in the last 16 stage. So he's got that win, that big win over Gary Anderson. I think it's a very, very interesting game, and I think with those last couple of like the comeback and the win, I think that Nathan Aspinall will have just had that little bit too much, and I think Nathan Aspinall will win this game by 6 legs to 5. The Celtic game of the evening sees Gary Anderson take on Jelle Klaasen. Now these two have played 22 times, with Gary leading the head-to-head by 15 to 7. Now, as we spoke about before, I think Gary laid down a marker by beating Jelle Klaasen in semi-final group number 1 by 6 legs to 2, and I think Gary will win this match again by 6 legs to 4. The last game of the evening sees Jonny Clayton take on Nathan Aspinall, and these two have played 5 times previously, and it's 3-2 to Nathan in the head-to-head. Jonny won the first 2 meetings between the pair, but Nathan has won the last 3 matches, and I think Nathan will win this game by 6 legs to 4. So if we add those scores together, who will be champion? Nathan Aspinall will be our champion with 6 points and a plus 4 leg difference. Gary will come second with 4 points and a plus 4 leg difference. Jonny Clayton will be third with 2 points and a minus 4 leg difference. And Jelle Klaasen will come bottom of the group with 0 points and a minus 4 leg difference. So that just shows you how tight it will be. I think we're in for a great night, especially if semi-final 2 is for the standard going to be shown. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with friends and family, and subscribe to the channel. And until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Goodbye.